Next we are going to do a very interesting activity. We are going to do a group activity which is given here in book 76. Discuss in small groups and describe what happened when the women in Muller's family learned cycling for the first time and fill in the blanks, before which I want you to get into groups of 5 or 6 and then discuss these questions and write down the answer. The first question is, in Muller's house, and then Malika's wish. What is a wish? And then the problem that Malika faced and the good idea, the action taken, and in conclusion what happened. Okay, now we have a beautiful picture of a cycle here. All of you have seen a cycle, I am sure. Okay, I don't know how many of you have one at home, but still we have a beautiful picture here which describes all the parts of a cycle. Like each and every part of your body is very important. Each and every part in a cycle too is very important for its functioning. Now here on page 77, you can see a beautiful picture. The first given over there is a bell. It makes a sound when you have to go through a busy road. Then you have the brake. Then the handlebar, you hold on to it to show you the right direction, and you should not be shaky. You should go on in a very smooth way. The handlebar. And then where are you seated? It's on the seat. Okay. Next you have the mudguard, which prevents mud from falling onto the rider. When you go on a slushy road and when the wheels rotate, the mud on the road will not come on to the rider, and this mudguard prevents it from. The next you have the tire. The tire, you have to fill it with air to make it inflated so that it makes your journey a smooth one. Then you have the spokes. Spokes are minute ribs which give support to the tire. And then you have the pedal on which you put your foot and you push it down and up as you go about. Then you have a chain connecting the pedal to the wheels, which makes it work in unison. And then you have the pillion, that is, you can keep your books or your bag on it, or you can even take your friends behind when you go out somewhere. Then you have the seat or the chain cover. The chain cover, you may have one, you may not have one, but this chain cover prevents the chain from getting entangled, and it enables the smooth running of the wheels. And then you have a stand. When you have to park your cycle somewhere, when you go for shopping or somewhere, you put the stand on and you go out. Okay, these are the parts of a cycle, and you can sit and discuss about all the parts, and you can just feel how important each part is and how very complementary each one is to the other. Okay children, now we are going to do the exercise. Answer the following. How far from home was Malika's tailoring class? Come on, tell me. How far was it? It was 4 kilometers away. So you can take down the answer. Malika's tailoring class was 4 kilometers away. Have you taken down the answer? Malika's tailoring class was 4 kilometers away. Next question. Why did she say, if there is anyone who needs a bicycle, it is me? Why did she say that? Malika had to walk 9 kilometers every day to her tailoring class to fetch water for her father and also to get back home. That is 9 kilometers altogether. So now you write down, take down the answer. Mallika had to walk 9 kilometers every day to her tailoring class, including 4 kilometers to fetch water for her father. Have you taken down? Okay, that's good. Why do you think Mallika was feeling when she told her mother not to call her lazy? What do you think Mallika was feeling when she told her mother not to call her lazy? If anybody calls anybody lazy, they will get upset, isn't it? And why do you think Mallika in particular got so angry or upset when she was called lazy? Mallika, take down the answer. Mallika was feeling angry and very upset when she told her mother not to call her lazy. I repeat, Mallika was feeling very angry and upset when she told her mother not to call her lazy. But why was she angry? She was angry because, take down, she was angry because she told her mother that she had been walking 9 kilometers every day for a tailoring class. So she cannot be called lazy. Okay, the next question. Why do you think Maller's father said that no woman in this house should learn to cycle? Maller's father Kadirvel might have thought that women, if they learn to bicycle, they would ask him to buy one which he did not money to get. Okay, so he did not want them to learn to bicycle at first. Also, he would have been a very traditional farmer, and for women to learn to cycle was much beyond his dignity. So, I will give you the answer now. Take down. Maller's father Kadirvel might have thought that if the women in his house learned to ride a bicycle, they may ask him to buy one. He did not have any money due to irregular rains, and so he told that women should not learn to cycle. Have you taken it down? Okay. Next question. Why do you think he changed his mind? Why do you think that he changed his mind? He was quite stern at first, but later he changed his mind. As a lot of women in the village were learning to cycle at no cost at all. Nowadays, to learn to drive a car, you have to pay, join a coaching center to drive, but here it was taught free of cost. So that was one reason that made him think, okay, it's all right for women to learn. And one more thing is, he found that women were being benefited by learning to cycle, so that they can carry on with their work in a much easier way. As a lot of women in the village were taught cycling at no cost, are you taking down? As lot of women in the village were taught cycling at no cost, he thought that he need not have to spend money in buying one, and also teaching them to cycle. So Kadirvel changed his mind and decided to let them learn cycling. And so Kadirvel changed his mind and decided to let them learn cycling. Have you taken down? Okay, the next question. Do you think Muller's dream could come true? What do you think? Let's be positive. Yes. Take down. Yes, Muller's dream would come true. One day, she would also be old enough to learn cycling and ride a bicycle to school. Have you taken down? Muller's dream could come true, and one day she would also be old enough to learn cycling and ride a bicycle to her school. How did Mallika and Shanti learn to ride a cycle? The next question. How did Mallika and Shanti learn to ride a bicycle? Arul, their brother, had taught them to ride the cycle. Arul, take down the answer. Arul had taught them to ride a bicycle.